Hello. Hello, welcome. Starting early today. I figured I might as well. Okay, well, the deal is I woke up with a really sore neck. I did not sleep very well, which has developed into a kind of a nasty headache. I didn't want to cancel, but I wasn't sure if I could go another hour, waiting. So I figured I can do it now while I'm still lucid, while I still don't have to lie down in the pitch black. But yeah, we're gonna get started early today. I'm just gonna dive right in. We had some problems the last stream where I kind of flubbed the difficulty a bit. It seemed completely random whether or not we could actually survive the opening 30 seconds of a mission or not. So I did go back and I played the campaign through again on a lower difficulty. Please don't think less of me. I just wanted, I was worried it wouldn't lead to a very good experience, just bashing my head against what seems to be a completely random random set of circumstances. Anyway, to catch up, we can at least watch this briefing for this mission. I haven't gone past this mission solo, so we're still on this
well, Captain,
this defense
fate
mission.
Has once again brought us together. I hope the harsh realities of war have not left you jaded. Just be thankful that the horrors of the front line are left to tougher, more experienced men than yourself. The Gorgs won't know what hit them. I will lead my fleet into Gorg territory. Your orders are to accompany me. It will be a fierce battle involving large-scale deployments, so for your own safety, I must insist that you wait at a distance while I crush the Gorg fighters and destroy their border fortress. I will construct a command post to be used as a bridgehead in further assaults.
Okay, yes.
But no man can be left without duties
still
in
has
these
some
perilous,
gabbing to do.
uncertain times. We will be leaving our support ship behind during our attack on the fortress. I fully expect the Gorgs to mount an assault upon it. Captain, your unit has been assigned to protect the support ship. I hope, Captain, that you appreciate the consequences of failure on your part. Should you prove unable to defend our support ship, we will be left with an exhausted fleet, stranded in hostile space. Our chances of survival would be close to nil. They tell me you are a talented officer. I sincerely hope that you do not disappoint us. I understand that 2 of our destroyers have already been placed under your command. The Brutus and the Spotter are excellent ships with excellent crews. Take good care of them, Captain. In addition, I'm placing you in temporary control of a heavy cruiser and 2 frigates. These ships will be removed from your command following the mission, so please try to keep them in one piece.
I'll do my best. We saw how that worked out last time, though. But it should be easier. One thing I did discover...
Captain, I have duties to attend to. Don't let us down.
When going through this again is that... as much as I like Nexus, and as much as I think it's a great game, it seems to have a difficulty problem where... experienced is maybe a bit too hard, and the next difficulty down might be just a little bit too easy. Okay, we got our level up, and we have to look at our fitting again, because I did not save this. I think it's fairly easy. We just want some combat drives, some more batteries. And we're full on batteries there. I don't think we need any more... No, we did get weapon upgrades. Let's swap these out. We're going to want a lot of shield-busting weapons. And then these 2 slivers. And we're full on squadrons, that's good. Well, we don't really have that much left for resources. Hold on, something just fell over. Right, these destroyers. These guys really need combat engines. These will make them harder to hit. They rotate the ship randomly on its axes, so they can't target specific modules as easy. Or the enemy can't get them. And these are just equipped with a bunch of anti-component lasers. Probably just want more anti-shield and some anti-hull weapons instead. And ECM and a battery. Where is that ECM? It's down here, isn't it? Yeah, right there. Now these destroyers are definitely going to want ECM. Make them a bit more survivable. We only have 2 of them, so we can't put one on the Angel Lane, unfortunately. Should I keep the second heavy laser on here and just give him like 1 energy shell and 1 Gatling gun? Because this laser is locked in there. I can't remove it. So I might as well lean into like an anti-component build with this one, I think. And I could get some more fighters on them. Same with you. You got your battery? You don't have your battery. Okay. That's why you have extra points left over. Where is it? Electron cell. Okay. Now let's actually save that so we don't have to go through that again. Just in case we somehow have to restart this mission, even on easy mode. And we're back to the terrible audio balancing. Yeah, we had some problems with that last stream too. Suddenly, incredibly loud noises. I try to balance the audio as best I can, but sometimes the game does not want to cooperate. Alright. It's just we have to wait for the Gorg to show up, don't we? It still surprises me how well this game holds up, at least visually, for being made in 2004.
Warning. Hey, Captain, think you could keep them amused while we recharge the fortress shield?
Glory to the Raga clan!
Oh yes, this guy, we have to listen to his whole spiel about his family history.
Scourge of the weak, whose father is Galagra, drinker of blood. I say we crush these maggots.
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Warning. We are under attack.
let's see how long it takes the Colossus to bring its shield up this time, because sometimes it
Enemy
happens in 30
shield
seconds,
has collapsed.
sometimes it takes like a
Task
minute, and the
complete.
Colossus is almost dead before then. It is almost dead already,
Fortress shield activated.
the sting
Captain,
here.
It'd be smart to order all our ships inside the shield. Aye, aye, sir.
Can we get our ships moving?
Affirmative.
They seem to, when I group them up like this, they don't seem to want to behave.
Understood.
They kind of hang back.
Aye, sir.
So maybe I separate them out. Angel Wing, Avalanche Group 1, Brutus, Quicksilver, Sparta, and the Thunderer can be Group 2. Let's get a better focal point here.
Target ship is being evacuated.
Yes, sir.
Warning. Incoming
Wait.
enemy
Yeah,
bomber.
just target the same one. The Pride... No, the Warbird's the next smallest target. So the Thunderer and the Brutus is out here. Brutus is taking a pounding. Get that shield up.
Shield down.
Actually, maybe redirect power to engines. Get out of there.
Support energy low. Device.
And we lost the Brutus already. Okay, this is not going very well.
Devourer of worlds! It is an outrage that I should let you fools perish in glorious combat. You do not even have the merits of the prisoners of Narn.
Okay, that's the Sting. That's dead. Okay, that's why they weren't really targeting it all that well. And they do have their siege laser formation up, so this is bad.
Warning. Shield down.
The Sparta is getting pounded again. Or moved on to the Sparta. Let's pull it back. God, the Avalanche is so slow. Get full power to engines. Get in the fight, please.
Life pods have finished docking.
God, when you zoom into a ship like that, it gets...
Shield down.
Okay, Sparta.
Oh, crap.
Engine
Siege
power,
laser.
please. Get out of here.
Siege laser? What do you mean?
Enemy shield.
It's a Gorg battle formation. It can penetrate the fort shield. You know that's a bad thing, right? You gotta take them out before they punch a hole in our hull.
Down.
Maybe I'll just take my time. I'll do what I can.
Alright, can we get some fighters out here? Maybe take out some modules?
Squadrons are under attack.
Okay, let's group everyone up except the Sparta into group 1.
We did it.
Rated.
Yes, sir.
Let's concentrate fire
Enemy unit.
now on the Revenge.
Affirmative.
Take out that cruiser so the Valiant can't form the siege laser. And get all power to weapons.
We
Sparta
have lost
is
a
safe
fighter.
inside the shield.
Enemy unit found.
Angel Wing's taking a beating now on its shield, so let's get the power to that instead of weapons.
Understood.
Get those back. At least transfer
Aye, aye, sir.
the Sparta's
Target
fighter wing
device
to the Angel
disabled.
Wing.
Enemy shield has collapsed.
Yes, sir.
Hide and shiver, you man scum! Shackle of no shields! See how the glorious Raga
It's so loud. It's randomly so loud, some shots. Okay.
music to our
I'm just gonna lower it in OBS here just a little bit. Like -3 should be okay.
What's wrong with you, Cromwell? Take out the damn siege laser.
Affirmative.
Yeah, I'm trying. I got one of the cruisers down already.
Lost. Enemy shield has collapsed.
Okay, they're running.
Complete.
Aye, aye, sir.
Try to get this Pride down before he warps out, maybe.
Enemy squadron destroyed. Unable
No,
to
he got out.
complete task.
I don't think we're gonna be able to hit the
Enemy unit.
Valiant. Unless, can we get his IP engine? Maybe? Where is it? Support, IP drive.
Enemy unit found.
Yes, sir.
Hit that IP drive with all my fighters. We might be able to disable it before he can warp out. And we don't have any anti-component weapons elsewhere on our fleet. I think the Sparta has them, but it's too damaged. Okay.
Unable to
Well,
complete task.
The battleship escaped. One cruiser escaped. We lost the Brutus. We did get the crew evacuated, though, so that's okay. It would have been nice to destroy everything for the secondary objective. Alright, the offensive against the Gorg forces started off badly. Rear Admiral Norbank was unable to defeat the Titan base. 2 battleships have been lost. The others suffered serious damage. Even the Poltergeist, a destroyer tested an experimental cloaking device, was severely hit. The Gorgs attacked a fleet support ship. The support ship, crucial in... The support ship, crucial in every offensive. Is there a word missing there? Is crucial? Or is it like, attack the support ship, semicolon, or would this be colon in this case? The support ship, crucial in every offensive. It's a Hungarian developer that made this, so if there's a bit of a weird English here and there, I think it's kind of forgivable. Thanks to Captain Cromwell's quick thinking and heroic actions, the support ship was saved. Our battleships will be able to undergo the necessary repairs and our invasion will continue. No medals. Well, I wouldn't expect medals after losing a ship. Well, we're not going to restart that one because we did it successfully, even if we did lose a ship. We'll get a replacement.
As you may already know, Captain, our efforts have been hampered by a lack of proper reconnaissance data. The Gorgs were able to mount a stronger defense than our experts anticipated. The incompetence of others has resulted in several ships suffering serious damage. I have been forced to fall back with them until they have been repaired and more powerful armaments installed. Once our preparations are complete, I'll blast that goddamn fortress with so much firepower, even its own mother won't recognize it. Until then, I have a task for you. Our deep reconnaissance squad is currently active in the sector. Though it pains me to say it, given their previous failings, without their assistance, we are flying blind. One of their ships ran into trouble during a mission. It was damaged and, because it cannot camouflage itself in open space, it chose to hide in the ring of Atrox 9.
The voice actor sounds familiar, like 90s Network familiar.
Already hunting for it, using an IP jammer to prevent it from escaping. It'll take them a while to search the asteroid fields.
Not terribly familiar with 90s Network TV.
Captain.
But you could look them up on... The game might be in like IMDb or something, the voice list, the voice acting list. Okay. What was our mission? We have to find a scout. Right? Yeah. Damage recon ship, own fleet, and we're in an asteroid field. Okay, we don't get a replacement. At least not yet. We've got a little bit of resources left. Do we have any, like, upgrades we can do? We're still using a Hydron shield. We could have a layer shield. That's 6. We got enough. And a plasma stream engine that's 7 points. Just 1 short. That's going to be like our next upgrade, I think. Can we actually fit... No. Special engine. Special. So we can't fit 2 combat drives for like redundancy. Can we replace this Space Tech ECM with a standard? Yeah. We have a slot available. Do you have a commando squad in case we need it? And you, I think we're going to keep... Actually, what's your shield? Layer shield? That's the best you can get. And a plasma torch is 7 points. We've only got 5 resources. Alright, well, there's not much we can do here. Still, just quick save so we don't have to go through that again. Alright. A very dense asteroid field here.
Sir, we have reached the asteroid ring. Do we have the scout's position? Negative, sir. Just a moment. We are receiving data on the Gork forces. That means our scout is still active. Let's find them. But Captain, they can't jump. How do we deal with that? I thought we could destroy the Gorg IP blocker. Or is that too obvious? Yes, sir. Of course. I apologize. No problem, Lieutenant. Once we're done here, get some rest. A lot of things have happened lately. Affirmative.
Alright, I'm going to set these guys to focus behavior. That means they won't activate their shields, they won't activate weapons or systems and whatnot without my say-so, which will limit their emissions, which will keep us undetected. Which, that's actually a thing in this game. It's not incredibly obvious. Okay, no, our shields are... Wait, off, please. Yeah, okay, shields pump out. Wait. They're coming in, so shields on. Sensors ECM. Actually, they know we're here. Let's just go full aggressive.
Understood.
So it looks like he's coming in. He's got his shields on. Yeah, okay, we are detected. So I might have jumped the gun on that stealth effort just a little bit.
Aye, aye, sir.
Warning. We are under attack.
No, max power to weapons. Let's just get this taken care of.
Affirmative.
Actually, no, not that weapon. Can we get his engines yet? We haven't detected them.
Enemy shield has collapsed. Task complete.
Get that
Yes, sir.
in a group for easy command.
Affirmative.
Get those deflection engines gone. That'll make it easier to hit. Angel Wing shields are almost down. Let's buff up power to that. Yeah, okay, we're
Target
barely
ship is
maintaining
being evacuated.
parity with their
Yes, sir.
weapons.
Understood.
Alright, now we can drop power to shields. Let our batteries build up again.
Understood.
So I don't think a single frigate or corvette or whatever this is, destroyer, can take on the Angel Wing. Angel Wing is not firing to everything. It's only got 2 bubble energy shells firing. Probably because the bad angle is kind of
Warning.
to our rear.
Enemy ship identified. Enemy ship found.
And we got another destroyer coming in. That shouldn't be too hard once we take care of this thing.
Understood.
It would have been even easier if we still had the Brutus with us, but we kind of lost it. It looks like we're kind of like stuck on this wreckage here. There's an auto collision avoidance system at play. You won't just run into
Unknown
stuff. It's kind of
object detected.
keeping us stuck.
Warning. Enemy ship identified. Enemy shield has collapsed.
Affirmative.
Task complete.
Affirmative.
Alright, that Centurion is coming in and it only just activated its shield, so we might be able to get it before its shields power up all the way.
Yes, sir.
Captain, our sensors have found something, but they're having trouble picking up its signal. It's as if we're only seeing the shadow of something.
Incoming missile.
Is it friend or foe? Hail the ship.
Whatever it is, it's getting attacked by the
Warning.
Gorg, so we should probably help
Incoming
it.
Missile.
Wait, missiles?
Warning. Incoming missile.
Get the
Friendly
fighters out.
unit identified.
It's not answering, sir.
Ow.
It could be dangerous.
God, that
Shouldn't we-
punched right through the shields.
Now it's disappeared. The sensors...
Warning.
No, the sensors can't see it either. This is impossible.
Keep a lookout. I hate surprises. Yes, sir.
We don't have any reads on their flak defenses, so we can't get the Sparta targeting them, and we are just losing our fighters here. So get
We
back
have
in the
lost
bay.
A fighter.
If we can save just one fighter, we can recover the entire squadron between missions.
Affirmative.
And I see this Challenger managed to survive.
We have lost a fighter. Enemy shield.
And now
has
it's 3v2, but we should be able to kill this
collapsed.
Challenger off here real
Complete.
quick.
Warning. Fighter squadron destroyed.
Okay, we saved one. We lost a squadron.
Target ship is being evacuated.
Okay, next, the contention shields are already weak.
Affirmative.
We don't have to worry about that anymore. It looks like, I don't know, targeting devices doesn't seem to be very effective. At least with just 2 lasers. Like these heavy lasers can penetrate shields. Regular lasers can't, but the damage is still reduced somewhat. Our weapon energy is pretty low, so we're not able to fire with full effectiveness either. But we should be able to fire 3 weapons at full recharge rate with just regular energy reserves. It's only if we want to fire more that we need support energy.
Yes, sir.
Wrong button.
Yes, sir.
Enemy shield has collapsed. Task complete.
Understood.
Okay, one more
Aye, aye,
down.
sir.
We don't really have to worry about their weapons. They can't penetrate our shields. Now these heavy lasers. I was gonna say, those heavy lasers do a little bit of hull damage, so it's worth having them on there. And I guess the ship we just disabled did have the
Any further orders?
IP blocker on it. Alright, well, let's kill everything else. There's only a single archer left. Well, a single destroyer. I don't know why I keep thinking
Aye, aye, sir.
the ship name is like the class.
Affirmative.
Can we get those engines disabled, possibly? Like, what is it going to take for us to actually disable the device? We can't land commandos until their shields are down. And we're only getting a single laser on target right now. There we go. I wonder why default's only firing 2. Is it trying to, like, conserve energy or something? I'm just looking at the fit here. Missile, torpedo. This is like an anti-hull fit. It doesn't have a lot of shield energy. Or a lot of anti-shield weapons. We can at least get this energy shell firing, right? We're not doing very good work against those engines. I mean, we're going to end up destroying the hull before we, take out a component. I was going to say, do we risk sending the commandos in? But no.
Understood. Aye, aye, sir.
I think he still has some flak weapons up. We're just not reading them because our shields are up, which is degrading our sensor efficiency.
Target device disabled.
What happens if we try to scan this thing?
Target ship is being evacuated.
Aye, aye, sir.
Okay, no, it's going up. I did see there's a little secret we could gain. Hopefully we can get this before the objective, like, kicks us out for destroying all the Gorg ships. Okay, yeah, like that. Okay, we didn't even find it. I guess we should have been scanning. We kind of just brute forced our way through that mission. We do not know very much about the mysterious ghost species. Very few people have ever seen them. The ships become fully invisible. The rescued scout provides us with important information about the other gate in the system, Theta. And we lost a little bit of fighter cover, and that's it.
Good to see that your little foray into enemy territory was as easy as I predicted. I have a new errand for you. If the information gathered by the scout is correct, we have no time to lose. It seems that our presence in this sector has got the Gorgs riled, and who can blame them? Like a cornered rat, they're baring their fangs and making a desperate bid to drive us back. Their goal is nothing less than total annihilation of our fleet. They will not prevail. The Gorgs will soon dispatch a significant number of ships through the Theta Gate. I would like nothing more than to blow them out of the sky one by one, but many of my ships are still not battle ready and time is running out. For now, I shall have to sacrifice the pleasure of open combat.
We're gonna have to think of something a little bit more clever than
The
that.
Theta Gate is protected by an enormously powerful minefield. The typically overcautious assessment of our scouts is that navigating through this obstacle is impossible. The mines are controlled by a base located in the middle of a nearby asteroid field. It is protected by a powerful shield, plus several weapon batteries and patrols. Our scouts will provide you with further details on these. Let's talk turkey, Captain. Your mission is to approach the base, transmit your AI into its systems, and make her reprogram the minefield. When the Gorg fleet arrives, they'll be taken out by their own mines. I would not entrust you with this task if it were complicated, but be warned. One thing is key.
Okay, what is it? Also, nice condescending
Your
attitude
ship
there, Norbank.
must go undetected until you transmit your AI to the base. Once the alarm has been raised, you'll have no way of getting through their defenses. The only way that Angel can enter their systems is via your commando unit. So, discretion is of paramount importance. I realize that this mission may sound a little daunting to someone of your limited experience, so I've decided to provide you with some assistance. Our scouts report that with a little help, your Wonder Ship will be able to mimic their camouflage technology. In this case, that help is Commander Sweetwater, who operates
Oh, that's
as
a
a liaison
DeviantArt
officer
3D
between
face,
us
isn't
and
it?
the scouts. She is the only person who is able to operate the camouflage system.
Well, that's
Don't ask
2004.
me how. Commander Sweetwater will reach you in a matter of minutes, so look sharp. There's no time for dawdling. Once she has made the necessary preparations, leave immediately for the Theta Gate. The hard work has been done for you, Captain. Make sure you are successful.
Okay. We're gonna have a new crewman. Yeah, Sweetwater. There's this whole bio here. I'm not gonna read it all out. I guess you can just pause the VOD later if you wanted to read that. Do we have any upgrades? We were looking for a new engine, weren't we? Okay, we have a stealth drive now. That's what that second special engine slot was for. Alright, plasma stream. A lot more emissions. Is it worth it? Probably. You know, speed is life. Speed is key. I noticed that the Gork ships were able to actually outrun us in the Colossus defense mission. You know, they were getting outside of our weapon range, which kind of put a damper on things. Jamming shield. Less emissions than the layer shield, but otherwise same stats. Okay, I think that's going to be the next upgrade. Do we still have our commandos? Yes, we do. And let's get a gunboat instead of another fighter squad. That'll give us some anti-device options if we need it. And I think gunboats are better than just having, like, a laser in the weapon slot. Is there any information? Any relevant information? Just some fluff about the ghosts, Sweetwater, and the cloaking technology. Is there anything, like, relevant to the mission here? Wave blackout device, simulation, nothing, no, okay. Any relevant information in the Theta base? No, nothing that we don't already know from the briefing. Okay, well, let's go in. I think we're doing a stealth mission. If it's not obvious by the stealth engines and the cloaking device.
Miss Sweetwater,
It's time for a stealth mission.
Sweetwater, if you don't mind, sir.
my apologies. Commander Sweetwater, please activate the camouflage device or our beautiful friendship is going to be a short one.
As you wish, Captain. This bucket of bolts is merely imitating real camouflage technology. I can only hide it from Gorg sensors for a limited amount of time.
What? Why didn't you mention this before?
You didn't ask. Now let me concentrate.
I have marked the farthest possible target that this bucket of bolts can reach during our limited camouflage time.
Okay, Angel doesn't sound too happy with Sweetwater. Okay, if we have a limited time, why are we just sitting still here? Let's get a move on as the cutscene slowly plays out.
Yes, sir.
Okay, we do have a 30-minute time limit as well. And now this button becomes relevant. We've had this the whole time, but now it's actually useful. So we have a friendly scout out here. And where's the gate? All the way over there. No idea where the base is yet. And of course, because we're moving in stealth, we're actually very slow, so sit back, go make yourself something to drink, I guess. We're gonna be here for a little bit.
I'm uploading a complete reconnaissance database for this sector. It should give your cute little cyberpet something to play with.
How long have you had this information, Commander?
3 minutes.
And you've been sitting on it all this time? Didn't you think I'd need it?
Did you?
Understood. May I remind you that on board this ship, I'm the one calling the shots. It's up to me to decide what we need and when. I should have guessed we had a scout hiding in this sector.
I realize that you're no expert on reconnaissance, Captain, but it helps to spy if no one knows she's there. Especially not gung-ho captains with more testosterone than sense.
Sir, the reconnaissance data is extremely detailed. It should prove very useful during our mission. Thank you. And Lieutenant, remind me not to let this woman aboard the ship in the future.
Asteroid number 3 contains radioactive ores that emit strong radiation. It is ideal for camouflage, but if we remain in its shadow for long, it could damage our equipment.
Okay, well, let's try to avoid that then. Right, I was just looking, what's a good path through here? We could skirt around the edges. Like nav 4, nav 6, nav 2, or no, nav 8, 6 to 8. And then, like, head over to sensor 1 and stop. Where's the actual base? It's all the way over there. Listening to this reminds me of my roommate who was trying to make it as a voice actor. It's not bad voice acting. It's kind of like B movie tier.
Affirmative.
Did you ever make any roles? Who's that person that you're like the 6 degrees of separation from some actor name?
Affirmative.
Actually, if we cut across here, we might get in contact with Scout here. We could actually just go straight to sensor post 9 and kind of stay a little bit away. We don't have to approach it all the way. We can stop midway. Oh, a little hang up there. Voice acting's pretty good. It lands for what the game needs. Yeah. Yeah, I think so too. Like even like the ancillary characters, like the freighter pilots at the start, or those the captains of those mammoth transports during that ambush mission. Like that one line from one of them saying, you know, they need help immediately. That read has been stuck in my head since I played this game the first time. Okay, looks like Scout moved off, so we can go straight into Nav 6 now. He had a Virginian twang. He would give him the most canned stuff ever. Yeah, I imagine any kind of accent is probably... You get typecast into specific roles, or just completely... barred out from other ones. This has a very British cast. They don't have the accent, but they do have like the British isms, like saying schedule and beta rather than schedule or beta. And now we can break off to sensor post 6. Did an audition for a sci-fi game, which is why it reminds me of... What would a southern accent sound like in a sci-fi game? Is there any place... Oh wait, I'm out. I'm not cloaked anymore. Hold position. StarCraft, of course, yes. The StarCraft are super southern. They're just a bunch of hicks. All right, now we have the stuff back up. Let's go. You know, I thought I told... Hold on, let me look at my settings here. I thought I told YouTube to not censor so hard. Yeah, it's allow all comments, but it's still... I have to, like, allow you to say shit. It's... I guess that's, the profanity filters are just hard locked in there.
Understood.
Clean out my typing. Okay, and I guess that's also an option. This is a no, don't say that. This is a family-friendly stream. Yes. No swearing here. No, sir. You're very say-so. Shh, no, don't say it. You can't say it, or YouTube will... They'll catch wind of it and put me into... baby jail. Are we even going to have the time to get to this sensor post before our cloak runs out, especially with the sensor out here? I think we need to dive back into the asteroid field, because we're getting really far out of cover here. And I think we have like 3 or 5 minute time limit on this cloak. Do I have a timer anywhere? No, I can't see any. So we're just gonna have to go by feel, which is... Oof. Ranger is coming this way.
Yes, sir.
Let's reverse course. We might have to slip through the center of the asteroid field instead of going out around the edges.
Understood.
Can we get to Nav 8 without going over the top? Are we going to go down? Looks like we're going down. Okay. Makes mad money. Sure, but I'm not monetized yet, so it doesn't really... I don't want to get stuck in there, you know? Because it limits a lot what you can do. You can't even have, like, comments enabled or anything like that. Alright, how long until this cloak wears off? Can we make it to Nav 12? Probably not.
Aye, aye, sir.
But we will be in range of some asteroids to give us some cover. Maybe Nav 10 instead? It's 24 kilometers away. Nav 9 is 13. This takes us out of the patrol fields. What are the metrics for that YouTube short? Yeah, some of you may have noticed I did have something new uploaded to my channel the other day. I decided to give YouTube Shorts a go. I've heard and I've seen that they're very algorithm friendly. YouTube likes pushing them. So it got like 130 views in the first hour 10 minutes or so, which is, you know, 10 times more views than anything else I've published. So that's really good for me. And then after that, the next 40 minutes, it got like 10 views. So I think the second it falls off the shorts feed, it kind of dies. So you want to keep pushing those, or keep publishing shorts, you know, regularly to keep your channel relevant, I think. This is all just pure speculation, but I need to go through and scrub through my VODs and try to find some more interesting moments, if there are any. I'm kind of worried, kind of hesitant that I might not be able to find any.
Understood.
Okay, 20 minutes. Time to investigate nav points. Kind of. It's a stealth mission, so we have to sneak along this asteroid field, avoiding sensor posts and patrols and whatnot to get to... where is it? That's the wormhole. Where's Theta Station? There. This. And then we have to launch some commandos. Okay, we are out of cloak.
Yes, sir.
Just hold position. Alright, we have no sensors on, no engines. Shields are still shut down. We're basically dead in the water with no emissions. We are close to an asteroid, so maybe... no, let's sort by range. Okay, now we're back up.
Aye, aye, sir.
Just head right on over to nav 15. That'll give us a good jumping off point to get to Theta Station, I think. Yeah, it looks fairly straight. This is a sensor post, so it's not going to move. So I think we can just cut through. And then we should be in the clear. Distance, 14 kilometers. And it's moving away, so that's not going to be a problem. And the Ranger here... Can we see? It's kind of moving perpendicular. I think we're in the clear. That's a sensor post. Sensor post. The sweeper. He's moving kind of perpendicular, but in a course towards us. Not directly, but I think we'll be able to slip past as we very slowly move. I wonder what happens if we put power to engines. I'm just going to save here, because I don't know if this is going to like cancel our shield, and I don't want to go through this whole thing again. More power to engines. We're still cloaked, and we got some nice speed out of it. Okay. That might increase our emissions, though. Where's Theta Station? There it is. I got turned around here. The camera. All right.
Aye, aye, sir.
Now we can go in. Yeah, the sweeper is 12 kilometers away, and it's not closing. Okay. I think we made it through. Sensor post. 10. Let's drop... I was gonna say let's drop power to engines, but we might want to just scoot on past while we can. This cloak is not going to last forever. Can we give an order to move away from sensor post 11? just push us out into this field a little bit more before we turn back into Theta? In fact, actually, we're only 8 kilometers away. Let's slow down so we actually have some time so we don't drift into it.
Understood.
Does it say how close we need to be to launch that commando boat? No.
Sir, we have reached the station. Maybe launch the commando ferry with Angel on board?
Yes.
Captain, can I suggest we get a move on? I can't maintain our camouflage for long.
Angel, can't you control this device?
Do you still not get it? I am that device. The ship's hardware only amplifies and expands my abilities.
You? But how?
You don't need to know that. Now do me a favor and deploy
Yeah, they're
those
already
commandos
going.
before the Gorgs blow our whole fleet to stardust.
And they're in, okay.
I'm in. It's very different from our
Okay.
terrestrial networks, but it shouldn't present a problem. Done. Or, how would you put it? Mission accomplished. All of the mines and platforms now consider the Gorgs as enemies and us as allies. I am heading back. The Gorg fleet is going to arrive soon.
Okay, that wasn't so bad, actually. Didn't even have to run for our lives. Angel from Angeling, yes, the ship is named after her. And that's a nasty surprise to warp into, for sure. I don't think they can send communications through wormholes, or else they'd be telling these people not to jump.
There are no more mines.
They just warp into a fart cloud. No, they warped into a mine cloud. A minefield.
The souls of our brothers scream for revenge. We will chew up the humans and spit out their skulls like pips. Shaglock shall have a mighty feast this day. All ships, destroy the feeble humans!
Okay.
Maintain our camouflage. I don't think we ought to mess with them.
It's not going to happen, I'm afraid, Captain. Keeping this barge out of sight has worn me out. I need time to recuperate. Which means we'll be visible from now on. Sorry.
Time to recuperate? Are you serious, Commander? Oh, to hell with it. Let's just spread a cloth over one of these asteroids and invite the Gorgs to a picnic.
You know, Captain, if you weren't so busy being right all the time, you might have noticed that I've been sweating my arse off back here, keeping us invisible. I've exceeded the estimated clock time by 30%.
What? You mean you took a gamble on...
Gambling doesn't come into it. I know my mental capabilities and I trust them entirely. As for your mental capabilities...
Sir! Ghost ships!
Okay, I was wondering. I'm wondering how the hell are we gonna fight a battleship?
Think of it as insurance.
You don't want to know what I think of it, Commander. I suppose you didn't consider them worthy of my attention.
Perhaps it's you who isn't worthy of their attention, Captain.
Okay. I was gonna say the Brave is almost dead, but it's got its shields up. The Honor, however... And how are our ghost friends holding out? We don't even have them on our list here. Let's scroll. I try to scroll this list here, it just seems the camera out.
Identified.
Aye, aye, sir.
Unknown object detected.
Dialogue's kind of fun, but it feels weird that they're having these conversations over radio channels.
Disabled.
Yeah, I guess. They could have framed it a bit better, but like...
We are under attack.
I mean, presumably they are sharing a command center. It just kind of follows the standard video game trope that everyone has everyone's radio channels and you can just talk to everyone regardless. Can we get in range of the honor here? Let's set this to priority. This distance is just changing the ordering.
Unknown object detected.
Well, we need to hear them somehow. True, yes. But... God, what was that
Friendly
noise?
unit identified. Enemy squadron destroyed.
Yeah, I mean, they could just, like, remove the radio filter.
Identified. Enemy ship disabled.
Aye, aye, sir.
The honor is still alive. The name's not... Okay, there it
Being
is.
Evacuated.
Let's go after the Dare. Get its guns out of the fight. Actually, no, the Pride.
Understood.
Pride shields are down. Let's take it out. Because they're actually completely destroyed. The Ghosts are using anti-device weapons. A lot of them.
Yes, sir.
Can we have some of those lasers, please? They seem way more effective than anything we have.
Squadron destroyed.
Its weapons are down now.
Enemy squadron destroyed.
Yeah, look at how quickly they destroyed that generator.
Understood.
And our little Gatling guns here are just working away, taking forever to kill this battleship, but I mean, it is a battleship. The engines are gone.
Target ship is being
There we go.
evacuated.
Now it's disabled.
Understood.
Enemy ship disabled.
Still got a weapon generator. And shields.
Aye, aye, sir.
Gonna be a little bit of time before we can wear through these shields on our own.
Target ship is being evacuated.
I think the Ghosts are just gonna have to, you know, clean it up for us. Those lasers penetrate shields. There we go.
Affirmative.
Yeah, they destroyed the shield generator entirely. Man, you think with how effective these Ghost ships are, we'd be winning this war a lot
Understood.
better, or a lot more handedly. And job done. Not that we really did much at the end there. The destruction of the Gorg fleet was vital to the success of our campaign. In the present condition, Rear Admiral Norbank's ships would have no chance against such a sizable force. The balance of power in the sector has been equalized. We now have time to complete our repairs and organize a counterstrike. Alright, what's Norbank got to
Captain
say?
Cromwell, welcome back. Glad to see that my plan for dealing with the Gorg, diversion at Theta Gate proved so devastatingly effective. I'm pleased to report that my battleships are ready to fight. The Gorg's number is finally up. We're gonna blast their Epsilon station to atoms. I've equipped the battleships with energy torpedoes. They should deal with the troublesome fort shield that hampered our first assault on the base. Without a shield, the station doesn't stand a snowball's chance in hell.
Okay. Why wasn't that plan A at the start when we assaulted this fortress during the start of the offensive here in Norbank?
This will be gritty, frontline stuff, so I don't expect you to get involved, Captain. Just stay back, provide us with cover, and enjoy the fireworks. Don't worry if it all happens too fast for you. I'll be reviewing my winning tactics in a series of lectures after the victory celebration.
Isn't it bad luck to plan your celebration before the battle's actually begun? Yeah, no more relevant information. Let's see what we got for a fitting here. We still don't have a replacement for the Brutus that went down. We have some heavy weapons. Do we want to swap out one of our Gatling guns for this plasma gun? What's the damage difference? Rate of fire is a lot lower. And it's not that much more damage, is it? Just 1 pip? It's less accurate, too. I think we're just gonna stick with the Gatling gun. Jamming shield, though. No lasers or anything like that. Plasma cells. Should we swap out our electron cells for plasma? That'll give us more energy to put into weapons and whatnot. A lot more. It'll double it, actually. Do you have enough resources for it? And another support generator? Sure. I think that doubles up. Now you have 7 points, which gives you the plasma torch engine. Yes, much better. Alright, we're gonna go with that fit. Again, saving just so we don't have to go through that again. Alright, you should have a lot of allied support in this mission, right? So what's the twist gonna be? What's the setback? Or is this just gonna be a straight up slugfest? Very atmospheric. Ooh. It wouldn't be sci-fi with slow, sweeping camera angles, right? And we appear to be alone.
Where the hell's everyone else?
I was just about to ask that.
They discover this. The station has activated an IP blocker. Our other ships cannot exit subspace.
3 Gorg battleships have turned towards us, sir. They look rather menacing.
I can camouflage the ship if you wish, Captain, and we can retreat. They gave Norbank a good spanking.
Please camouflage the ship, Commander. I have no intention of running. Rear Admiral Norbank was defeated because of the station's fortress shield. For the moment, the shield is down.
Ha! Crawl out of your burrows, maggots! You are all alone! Already the souls of our slain brethren circle your ship in readiness for the impending slaughter!
An active force shield significantly decreases the effective radius of the blocking signal. That's why they have temporarily deactivated it.
Great. It should stay down for a while then. We'll sneak in and destroy the blocking device. Commander Sweetwater, do you think they're up to it?
Very droll, Captain. My performance in the asteroid field gave you ample proof of my abilities.
It was quite a party trick, I've got to hand it to you. Think you can manage without a beauty sleep in the lion's den this time? We've remained invisible for far longer than before. Did you change your diet?
Well,
Actually,
we
Captain,
haven't.
I have studied the rudiments of her technique and improved upon them by boosting the effectiveness of our wave amplifiers and light absorbers. In a couple of hours, the ship will be able to emulate Ghost technology perfectly. If Commander Sweetwater allows me to study her implants, I can also copy those. It appears the majority are organic in origin.
Captain, tell your cyber pet that my brain is off limits. I'm not having her use it as a science lab.
I am not a cyber pet. I am an AI with a fully integrated personality.
Sounds about right. If AI stands for anal retentive ignoramus, that is.
Ooh,
That's
burn.
enough. Angel is an essential member of our crew, Commander Sweetwater. She's just as entitled to your respect as everyone else. I won't stand for any more bickering. The duration and
It's very
effectiveness of
unprofessional,
our
too.
camouflage is increased, and for now, that's all that counts.
If you trust this bucket of bolts to keep us hidden, that's your business. Just don't whine that I didn't think it worthy of your attention when our cover's blown and we've got 50 Gorg missiles bearing down on us.
Stop antagonizing the ship. Yeah, you probably don't want to piss off the AI that controls, life support and airlocks. Or you might just find yourself in space. Alright, so there's a couple of wrecks around we can use as waypoints.
Aye, aye, sir.
So I set course to this one over here, which I was going to say could get us around the patrols. Fortunately, this ship here, the Hammer, is between us and the station. Now, the IP blocker is on the station itself. We can send our commandos in. Once these ships get out of the way, possibly. The Violence, is that a disabled ship? No.
Understood.
I don't want to get too close. This Hammer is coming towards us,
Yes,
actually. So can we... Oh no, it's just patrolling around, okay.
Yes, sir.
So another stealth mission, it looks like. As if one wasn't enough. So I think we can set course to the battery here for a little bit. That'll get us in a position to come in around on the bottom of the station. And then we can send our commandos in after. Hopefully the commandos can get there without being shot out of the sky.
Understood. Yes, sir.
Why are we not... We're like turning away.
Aye, aye, sir.
The battery, please. There we go. Our support energy drains so fast when we put power to engines. You know, it lasts a long time when we have weapons or shields, but engines just eat it. Is that regenerating any? Let's just see if it moves. Use the mouse pointer as a guide here. If it is, it's incredibly slow. Alright, now we're...
Aye, aye, sir.
I think we're in a decent position. We can move
Aye,
back
aye,
to the
sir.
station. And hopefully it's going to tell us when our commandos are in range without risk of detection. Because we don't want to get too close. Do we want a quick little burst of engine power? Just to get us turned around a little bit. Yeah, okay. 10 kilometers. Nine kilometers. 8.
Understood.
Okay, I think that might be close enough. Just in case. Does that count as saves coming?
Affirmative.
6 kilometers from the Barbarian.
Commando
6 from the Hammer.
dispatched.
Uh-oh.
Our commando ferry has been destroyed.
What do we do? Because we have no anti-device weapons.
Understood.
Warning, we have been detected.
Yeah, okay.
I'm afraid we have been discovered.
That's not good.
Detected.
Hates to say I told you so. Why can't you just
All
leave
power to
this
shields.
professionals?
Warning,
Those gunboats might be able to take care of it,
Weapons are
hopefully,
under
before they get
attack.
blown
Warning,
out of the sky.
incoming enemy bombers.
Not if they have to go around the station. Where are they going?
We have lost a gunship.
God, they're not even in position. This is the wrong angle to approach from, it seems like.
Affirmative. Affirmative.
Okay, no, they're getting hits.
Target device.
The IP blocker has been disabled.
Shield down.
Let's get out of here.
Warning, gunship squadron destroyed.
I don't think we're gonna
Support
survive
engine
here.
Hailing the Balthazar.
Yeah, we're dead.
You made it, Rira.
Okay, well... It's a good thing we saved.
Affirmative.
Hold position. So... what shot at that commander? Was it the station itself, or was it a ship? What if we send the fighters out first as cover?
Aye, aye, sir. Yes, sir.
Let's try that. Let's send the fighters out as like a shield. And then get the commandos in. They might just target the commando boat first.
Warning. Our squadrons are under attack. Commandos dispatched.
Understood.
Good luck, brave commandos. I don't think you're getting back from this.
Affirmative.
Actually, I also might just want the... okay, we're discovered. All
I'm
powder
afraid
shields.
we've been discovered.
Ferry.
Hate to say I told you so. Why can't you just leave this to the professionals?
Warning. Incoming enemy bombers.
Okay,
Aye, aye, sir.
we can at least run. Our gunboats are kind of making it through. The fighters are eating... no, the gunboats are actually still back here.
We have lost a gunship.
We should have had some anti-device weapons, honestly. Oh god, no, that gunship's not making it. We might just have to restart this from the very start. Because we have 16 resources. I think they intend for us to put some anti-device weapons. But then the question is, how do we get in close enough, disable the IP blocker, and not just get shredded? If we're doing the work ourselves, they're gonna... I don't think we can get our commandos in there. Yeah, no, it's not like the previous mission. Can we drop this data scanner, actually? Give us a heavy laser. And should we drop another energy shell? As soon as we get that IP blocker down, we're gonna have other ships to do the heavy lifting for us. Wait, not White Light. Burning Fist. That's the better one. And instead of fighters, do we want just like... no, we can't. We can afford it, we just don't have the capacity, I think. Resources... and cargo, yeah, 6, we only have 5, okay. Alright, so drop that, and give me 2 lasers. Layer shield. Or is it engines? Did we have something else? Right, we replaced our batteries, didn't we? Yeah, we're going to want to keep these plasma cells. Alright. Oh, and you. Engines was the big one. And anything else? You don't have the resources. Because the engine fit was all of them. Okay. Let's try it from here then.
They discover this. The station has activated an IP blocker. Our other ships cannot exit subspace.
Ha! Crawl out of your burrows, maggot!
Alright.
You are all
Let's get a move on.
Already the souls of our slain brethren circle your ship in readiness for the impending
battleships have turned towards us, sir. They look rather menacing.
I can camouflage the ship if you wish, Captain, and we can retreat.
Yes, sir.
They gave Norbank a good spanking.
Please camouflage the ship, Commander. I have no intention of running. Rear Admiral Norbank was defeated because of the station's fortress shield. For the moment, the shield is down.
An active fort shield significantly decreases the effective radius of the blocking signal. That's why they have temporarily deactivated it.
Yes, sir. Great. It should stay down for a while then. We'll sneak in and destroy the blocking device.
We're just gonna go
Commander
straight in.
Sweetwater, do you think they're up to it?
Very droll, Captain. My performance in the asteroid field gave you
Warning.
I'm afraid we have
Okay.
been discovered.
I guess we
It's
got a
too
little
bad
bit too
I told you
close.
so. Why can't you just leave this to the professionals?
Warning.
Was it 6 kilometers? Maybe the Blood Fiend detected us. All power to shields. And are we even hitting... No, that's IP drive. No, that's the wrong ship. IP blocker, okay.
Aye, aye, sir.
Can we please take this thing out? Why do we have a... Okay, no. I was gonna say, why do we have a white fist? But no, that's a burning fist. That's the proper
The
one.
blocking device is now within range. The IP blocker has been disabled.
Device disabled.
Yeah, we're dead, though. Like, look at this. We can't go straight in. We're just gonna have to come at it from a different angle, I think.
They discovered us. The station has
Staff
activated
mode.
an IP blocker. Our other ships cannot exit subspace.
Ha! Crawl out of your burrows, maggots! You are all alone! Already the souls of our slain brethren circle your ship in readiness for the impending slaughter!
3 Gorg battleships
Okay.
have turned towards us, sir. They look rather menacing.
I can camouflage the ship if you wish, Captain, and we can retreat. They gave Norbank a good spanking.
Please camouflage the ship, Commander. I have no intention of running. Rear Admiral Norbank was defeated because of the station's fortress shield. For the moment, the shield is down.
An active fort shield significantly decreases the effective radius of the blocking signal. That's why they have temporarily deactivated it.
Great. It should stay
Okay,
down
we
for a
can't
while
skip through
then.
that, okay.
We'll sneak in and
That'll get
destroy the
annoying after a
blocking
while. We have to
device.
repeat this mission a
Commander
couple more
Sweetwater,
times.
Do you think they're up to it?
Very droll, Captain. My performance in the asteroid field gave you ample proof
It's
of
too
my abilities.
close.
It was quite a party trick. I've got to hand it to you. Think you can manage without a beauty sleep in the lion's den this time? We've remained invisible for far longer than before. Did you change your diet?
Actually, Captain, I
have studied the rudiments of her technique and improved upon them by boosting the effectiveness of our wave amplifiers and light absorbers. In a couple of hours, the ship will be able to emulate ghost technology perfectly. If Commander Sweetwater allows me to study her implants, I can also copy those. It appears the majority are organic in origin.
Captain, tell your cyber pet that my brain is off limits. I'm not having her use it as a science lab.
It's hard to
I
talk
am
over these
not
people,
a
I'm finding.
psychopath. I am an AI with a fully integrated personality.
Sounds about right. If AI stands for anal retentive ignoramus, that is.
That's enough. Angel is an essential member of our crew, Commander Sweetwater. She's just as entitled to your respect as everyone else. I won't stand for any more bickering. The duration and effectiveness of our camouflage is increased.
Should we send the
and for
commandos
now,
in?
That's all that counts.
If you trust this bucket of bolts to keep us hidden, that's your business. Just don't whine that I didn't think it worthy of your attention when our cover's blown and we've got 50 Gorg missiles bearing down on us.
Okay, we're just
Commandos
trying...
dispatched.
Just gonna send the commandos in from far away here. They've already dispatched some fighters, I saw that. Or are they just docking, redocking? Okay. If we stay far away, we might be able to stay cloaked. Okay, their shields just went active. Come on, commandos, you can do it. Just following this dot in. No,
Our
the station...
commando ferry has been destroyed.
Okay, so the station itself has a flak gun, or laser.
Aye, aye, sir.
So, do we close to within weapon range, uncloak, get the lasers on there real quick, and then recloak? As long as we're, like, far enough away, we should be undetected. This is going to be really tricky. Like, I'm going to save it now so we don't have to listen to all that over again. I should have saved that before I sent the commandos in. We're going to have to replace those now. Nope. Burning fist lasers.
I'm afraid we have been discovered.
Detected.
Hate to say I told you so. Why can't you just leave this to the professionals?
Affirmative.
Alright.
Aye, sir.
Aggressive.
Warning. We are
The IP blocker has been disabled.
Okay.
disabled.
Yes, sir. Aye, aye, sir.
Can we actually just...
Understood.
No.
Angel Wing heading to
F4.
Balthazar.
Get away from
You
that
made it,
thing.
Rear Admiral.
Cut the smugness, Captain. If you hadn't been in such a rush to exit subspace, they wouldn't have had the chance to block all our other ships. We'll talk about this later. Try to keep out of the way. Delta combat formation.
Okay. Sparta, just
Aye, aye, sir.
go to the Marco Polo for now while the Angel Wing gets the hell out of there.
Aye,
And we
aye,
managed
sir.
to do that without taking barely any damage.
Aye, aye, sir.
Very nice. Okay. We just needed the right angle. And we just activate our cloak immediately after that IP blocker is down. Oh god, the sound. Whenever you zoom in super close like that when you're switching focus points.
Yes, sir.
Alright. Link up with the Angel Wing.
Enemy shield has collapsed.
They do have a siege laser. And if we were still inside that bubble, we could have taken it out, but like, we would have gotten shredded, I think. Right,
Warning.
now we can go to
We
combat
have
mode.
been detected. Warning. We are under attack.
Let's go back to priority.
Warning. Incoming enemy bombers. Enemy shield has collapsed. Task complete.
Yes, sir.
Alright, Sparta.
Our squadrons are under attack.
Okay, you're linked up now.
Calling all battleships. Reload your energy torpedoes. Target the fort shield. Fire!
Now she did some pretty good work there, Half.
Target ship is being evacuated. We have lost a fighter.
Affirmative.
Now, there's too much flak for my fighters to go out, even to protect against those
Yes, sir.
bombers that were reported as coming in.
Understood.
Alright, let's focus fire on the violence here with the fleet.
We have lost a fighter.
We managed to save one fighter, so that squadron is going to replenish. We don't have to buy it again.
Affirmative.
Violent shields are almost down.
Enemy shield has collapsed.
Yes, sir.
Task
Get max power to
complete.
weapons here, just clean it up. That's friendly. Where's the Sparta?
Target ship is being evacuated.
Alright, one of our ships is taking a pounding from that siege laser. Can we... I don't think we can do anything about that until the shields go
Sir,
down.
The fortress shield has collapsed.
I'll speak of the
Yes, sir.
devil.
Understood.
This is just an escort
Enemy
cruiser.
squadron destroyed.
Understood.
Well, we might as well finish it off with the other fleet. The rest of the fleet is working on it. We can give them a hand.
Aye, aye, sir.
Oh, wait. Those are anti-hull weapons. Actually, we have a lot of lasers, don't we? We can disable its combat engines, right? Hopefully. Will that, make it easier to hit? So some shots are missing. When they don't burst on the shields properly like that, I think that's a miss.
Target device disabled.
Alright, now it's primary engines.
Understood.
Enemy shield has collapsed. Target device disabled.
Secondary engines.
Target device disabled.
Okay, when you have
Enemy
like more
ship
than one laser,
disabled.
it's actually quite effective at taking out, you know, components. No. Weapon generator.
Target ship is being evacuated.
Alright, it's disabled. Let's move on.
Aye, aye, sir.
No, that's also dead. The
Enemy
hammer.
shield has collapsed.
Understood.
Take out the engines.
Affirmative.
Is being evacuated.
Okay, well, that guy didn't last very long. The glory now. He's close.
Yes, sir.
Enemy
Nope, that one.
squadron destroyed.
Alright, this is not a battle that's going well for the Gorg here. We're taking out all their escorts. They haven't reformed the siege laser formation yet. The Balthazar is taking some hits though, half shields. We want to clean this up real fast.
Affirmative.
I think we should just go in our anti-shield weapons. That'll probably be faster than, you know, taking out the
Enemy shield
engines.
has collapsed.
Affirmative.
Task complete.
Balthazar needs some help.
Aye, aye, sir.
So let's get moving while we have a little bit of time
Target
here. It's going to
ship
take us
is
some time to,
being evacuated.
you know, get our ships turned around here. Balthazar can't afford losing that. The Titan has no shields. It's got a lot of weapons though.
Sir, the Balthazar is taking a serious hit. I hope... Understood.
I'm here.
Cromwell here, receiving you loud and clear, Balthazar. What's your situation?
I am Lieutenant Morris. We have sustained serious damage, sir. Several of our officers are injured on the bridge. Rear Admiral Norbank has lost consciousness. Captain Munchinson is not responding to hails. Comms are down. You have to help.
If comms are down, how are you talking to us?
Take control of the fleet.
Okay,
Copy that, Balthazar.
Balthazar got his shields back for a
Attention
second.
all ships. This is Captain
Max
Marcus
power to
Cromwell of
shields.
the Angel Wing. Rear Admiral Norbank has been incapacitated. I'm taking temporary command.
Beware, Troy. The mighty Achilles is banging at your gate.
Gunship.
Okay,
Warning.
okay, we lost our gunship, so I was gonna say get him back, but
Destroyed.
we got their weapon generator though. So they're out of power. Let's target the destroyer, or the battleship. God, it's so loud. I can't zoom out from this. Oh God, the audio mixing. I'm so sorry. I had no idea it was going to be that loud. It's louder to me than it is to you because I did lower it in OBS here a little bit, but it was still like redlining a bit. Okay, looks like we only needed to destroy the station. We didn't need to take out the rest of it. And we got the Order of Nova, Golden Grade. For conspicuous gallantry and intrepidity. I've never encountered this word, at least not spoken. Intrepidity. Okay. In action against enemy Gorg forces in the Second Battle of Epsilon Gate on September 12, 2112. And so on, so on, so forth. We're just gonna move along.
The Black Moon is no longer the focus of my dreams. It has become a backdrop for cannon fire, exploding ships and stations. The visions grow more intense as I travel farther away from home. Home. These days the word has a hollow ring to it. Am I right to let events sweep me along like this? But I cannot indulge in such thoughts. At this stage, even a small lapse in attention could cost millions of lives, billions. This is no time to lose my resolve. We drove the Gorgs from the Atrox system and seized control. We have plans to erect another fortress station. If ceasefire negotiations prove fruitful, we may usher in a more lasting peace with the reigning clan. Unfortunately, this will not guarantee complete stability. The Vardrags have warned us that the Gorgs are far from unified when it comes to political matters. Conflicts between clans are common, and the ruling clan's authority is not absolute. Clans that declare themselves renegades are free to attack ships that stray into their systems, ceasefire or no ceasefire.
You think this would be an advantage to us if they're busy
schism
infighting?
means that many more lives must be risked and lost. Rear Admiral Norbank has promoted me to Commodore and has placed the heavy cruiser Avalanche under my command.
Ah, the Avalanche. We
This
had that
allows
in
him
the
to send me
Colossus
on highly
defense.
perilous missions in the most fiercely contested sectors. I should have guessed there would be a catch. Working with Commander Sweetwater and the Ghosts, we operate as a quick response unit. Our duty is to support reconnaissance missions, protecting the Ghosts, and reacting to incidents on the bloody and mutinous frontier. The importance of our role is matched only by the phenomenal risks involved. I can only hope that Angel is correct, and that somehow our actions will prove to be steps on the path to our ultimate goal, the liberation of Earth. As for the Ghosts, they're fascinating company, really. I feel a sort of adolescent pride that the Ghosts have chosen me as their partner,
Have
even
they?
if this was mainly down to luck.
I thought that was Sweetwater.
Their liaison officer, Commander Sweetwater, is almost as difficult to handle as the Ghost Scouts themselves. At least I don't end up sparring with the latter on a daily basis. Given the extent of her abilities, I feel Sweetwater's arrogance is forgivable. Perhaps we cannot really consider her human anymore. She spent a long time in Mist, the Ghost's system, and they have altered her, both anatomically and mentally. She has capabilities the average human can only dream about. I must confess that I envy her at times. Like Angel, she is both my closest ally and a distant enigma.
And much probing was involved, but we're not going to talk about that. Alright, next chapter. What do you got for us?
Vacation is over, Commodore. The Ghosts have brought me some interesting news. Even Central Command haven't heard about this yet. Our scouts have encountered an inactive mechanoid within Ragra territory. It's floating among the asteroids as if dead. We have never seen anything like this before.
Very interesting. Key to the puzzle, perhaps? Oh, wait, key to the puzzle? Piece of the puzzle?
Your AI, I beg your pardon, I mean Miss Angel, seems very excited. She believes we should take a closer look at this anomaly. And I agree. We ought to find out what happened to it, and how it ended up out of action. I'm sure you're aware how valuable this discovery may turn out to be.
Well, if anything can disable a mechanoid, I'm sure we
I've anticipated
desperately
a
want to
positive
find
response,
out.
Commodore. We're already prepared for departure.
Okay, well, let's go on. I'm so tempted to just hit escape and skip the last 2 seconds. Right. Oh yeah, we do have this little button here. I've never shown this. This game does also have just like a whole diary of events and timeline and whatnot. If you want to, you know, read through this on your own, if you have this game or not. Yeah, lots of information, lots of like background stuff. All these systems, all these planets have like, you know, extra little bits of information that is, you know, completely unnecessary to the actual game itself, but it just adds, character and whatnot. Okay, so we do have the Brutus. Or is it the Sparta that we lost? We got a replacement. And we got the Avalanche now. We do have a lot of resource points. So let's see if we have any upgrades. We could put the data scanner back on the Angel Wing, but we do have one hard locked into the Brutus here. So I don't think we need that. Unless the Angel Wing is operating solo, but we should have the Brutus. Blinder, what is this? Blinds enemy sensors. Interesting. I don't think we're going to be operating in stealth, at least not this mission, so... Do we want to upgrade our flak systems? We're still using these old laser rings. There's no... engine upgrades, no shield upgrades. What about weapon generator? Combat firestorm generator, slightly better, 7 points. Sure, let's swap that out. And this electron cell that we still have. And weapons are still the same. This pulsar missile, is that new? That might be new. Squadrons, I know we're kind of lacking here. Cyborg squad. This is just a better commando squad. Better fighters. Just hold on to that for now. We can replace one flak system with the upgraded one, so let's do that. Alright, Avalanche, what do you have? You have your combat drive, you need more batteries. I think it's always worth having extra batteries. Torpedoes. Magma plasma gun. Maybe Gatling gun instead. The air shield is, well, other than the jamming shield, that's just an emissions difference. Engines. You are very slow. I think we're going to want better engines on you. I think that's all we can afford. We've only got 3 resources left. We have the combat drive already. And the Sparta. No plasma cells. You can swap these weapons around, upgrade them. Get the better flak. Plasma torch, layer shield, deflection sensor, ECM. Only have 2 battery slots. And that's basically all. Alright. Quick save so you don't have to do that again. And let's go in. Let's see what this mechanoid is about.
Sir, the recon data was accurate. There is a mechanoid at the coordinates given.
What did you expect? A line of go-go dancers?
The Scouts' talent for retrieving sensitive information without being detected is unrivaled. We have nothing but the greatest respect for them. The only unexpected thing here is that I was the first to be told about such an important discovery.
You weren't the first, Commander. I was.
Of course, but I understand
Don't be so
that Rear
pedantic.
Admiral Norbank has yet to hear of this.
That's my understanding, too.
Well, whoever knows about it, I owe you my thanks, Commander.
You don't owe me a thing, Commodore. If you happen to benefit from something I say, that's just a coincidence. If you're so desperate to show your gratitude, you can start by replacing the pastel pink sheets in my cabin.
You're right. I'm sure they clash with your eyeshadow. Calling all ships. Do not open fire on the mechanoid under any circumstances. I repeat, under no circumstances should you fire at the mechanoid. If it decides to wake up, we're all dead.
Copy that, sir. Copy that, Commodore. We are not opening fire.
In position.
Its energy level is so low that a few shots probably won't recharge it to a critical level, but that's not a theory I want to test. The use of the data scanner should be well
that's
within
all I was
acceptable
waiting for.
parameters. If we leave it behind, I calculate it will take approximately 16 months to gather sufficient sunlight to reactivate itself. Using the scanner will reduce its recharge to 5.5 months.
How did it get to this state?
I have insufficient data to form a cogent hypothesis. If I get the opportunity to take a closer look, maybe I will be able to tell you more.
Understood.
Well, let's take a closer look then. It's good that we got the Brutus here.
Understood.
Task complete. Scientific analysis complete.
What does the
Right.
data tell us?
The mechanoid body is basically nanomolecular. It consists of tiny machines. These machines can organize themselves into almost
Beep
any
boop
shape
scanning noises.
imaginable.
Yeah.
With its
When
energy level
Angel
so low, the main
transfers from
algorithms
ship to
of the
ship,
mechanoid
there's a
software are
dial-up sound.
inactive.
So we're still
In its
using
current state, I believe I could
modems
even take
in
control of it.
2112.
Then you could even destroy it.
Destroy it? Yes, I could do that. Of course, that would prevent my studying it further.
It's a mechanoid, Angel, not a damn butterfly. It's too big to take with us, and besides, energy from the ship's system might reanimate it.
I'm going over.
Well, in fact, you might be able to hear it here in a second. Yeah, there it is. The far future of dial-up.
This is unbelievable. They've created the perfect hardware. Everything is so comfortable.
Angel, return immediately. The mechanoid's energy level is increasing.
Don't panic. The energy increase is only me. I've got everything under control. Give me a chance to dig deeper. I need more time.
Nah,
Time's not
Angel
on our
won't become
side.
evil.
You should know better than to gamble like this. The
Surely
only thing that we
not.
know about this technology is that it's extremely destructive. If you can destroy it, do so. Then come back immediately. Angel? Angel, do you hear me? Angel, answer me!
Asagauni. Surube torarete. Mora michu.
I do not understand. Please repeat. Is there a problem? Commodore, Angel is talking in Japanese. Japanese? Why? Did anyone understand what she just said? Well, technically, her native language is Japanese. My knowledge of the language is rudimentary, but it sounds to me like poetry. Poetry?
He's become a
Angel,
weeb.
return
No.
immediately.
She's
That's an order. Angel,
she's
are you
a
still there?
native
The
Japanese.
air shimmers.
Can't be a
White
weeb if you're
flight of an
Japanese,
unknown
right?
Insect.
Commodore, I think we may be in trouble. I'm pleased to see all those years of academic study weren't wasted, Mr. Veltman. Something must have tipped the balance of her mind. She's reciting poems, haikus. Her artistic subroutines have taken over. It may be a defense strategy to protect her mind against the aggressive mechanoid algorithms. Just what we need, a poetry recital. Can we do anything to help her? I'm afraid we can do nothing but wait. Angel, listen to me. You have to come back immediately. Are you all right?
Sleet-dappled snowscape. Warm imprint in bed sheets, split by a single pane.
It's not even making
Bedsheets?
sense.
Angel, what are you talking about?
Mechanoids
What
are powered by
happened to
anime.
you?
Oh
Are
yeah,
you there?
they don't really have the power of God on their side, but they certainly have the power of
Now I
anime.
can see the moon.
Oh, something's coming in.
Sir, Gork ships have arrived.
You craven maggot! Did you really believe that real warriors would be fooled by your greased handshakes and supplicatory leers? Did you think we wouldn't see through the painted mask of hypocrisy? Fools! Shaglock recognizes no treaty, save the eternal covenant of death in glorious battle.
Sir, we estimate they're at least twice as strong as us. All units, raise your shields. Angel, your karaoke slot's over. Return to the ship. We cannot stay here and fight.
Look
Shields up,
thus
please. Why do I have to
upon
do this manually?
Crumbling world. A star at dawn, a petal in the breeze. A bubble trembling on a dreamer's lid. A guttering flame, a shadow and a sneeze.
Angel, wake up. The Gorgs will either blow us to pieces, or the fight will recharge the mechanoid. We're all going to die here with you. You've got to come back.
Autumn wind. Gods, Buddha. Lies, lies, lies.
Oh god, watch out, she's an atheist.
We'll have to commit ourselves soon. Awaiting your orders.
Commodore, we have to go. We don't stand a chance.
We can't leave Angel behind.
Oh god, Sparta, don't do that.
Allow the Gorgs to get the mechanoid.
Even if it means our lives?
Affirmative.
The Professor is right. We need the mechanoid at all costs.
Enemy bombers.
Angel? Good.
Everything's all right, Commodore. I experienced some problems with my personalities, but they've been rectified. My analysis is still incomplete, but I can use some of the mechanoid systems against the Gorgs. I'll be able to control their ships for a short period of time.
Oh, good.
Do not forget, Commodore, our possessing of this mechanoid is the key to rescuing Earth.
Your personalities. What kind of personalities are you talking about? There'll be time for that later, Doctor. Attention all ships. We're engaging in combat.
Under attack.
Affirmative.
Alright, full power. Weapons. Oh god, maybe shields for the Angel Wing.
Enemy squadron destroyed.
Get back in, please.
I have disabled the Darkness's shield.
Darkness.
Understood.
That's maybe outside of weapon range.
We have lost a fighter.
Gorgs sure talk a lot for farting on bureaucratic and diplomatic gasper. Yeah, they love to gab. But it's all about honor and whatnot. That's a better view, so I can actually see.
Affirmative. Yes, sir.
Actually, wait, the darkness shields are still down. And we are in range now, right?
Commodore, the Darkness is yours.
Ah, we just destroyed it! Thanks, Angel.
Being evacuated.
Okay, Slash has very low shields. Focus fire on that. Sparta, switch from weapons to shields, please. You two, Avalanche. Use that reserve power
Commodore,
while we have it.
We have a problem. The mechanoid is recharging fast because of all the dispersed energy. It is going to escape from under my control.
What? How much time do we have left?
Less than 10 minutes. I'll be able to escape in time, but don't move too far away.
How far away is too far away? Because we're
Yes, sir.
17 kilometers away. We might want to just hurry on over there.
Affirmative.
Guard the Angel Wing, everyone else. Drop power to shields. Well, we're out of battery anyways, so... And we are not doing much damage here. The shields on the Slash are almost up 100%.
Yes, sir.
Commodore, I have disabled the Bloodshed shield.
Alright,
Understood.
focus fire. Get that thing out of the fight, please. The shields go down for quite a while, it seems like.
Life pod.
The Avalanche has torpedoes, so that should help.
Aye, aye, sir.
Avalanche shields are holding up for now. Angel's looking okay.
I have disabled the engines of the Mauler.
Okay, I mean that's nice, but something more useful would be much more helpful. Wait, the Brutus doesn't even have... I thought I refit it. It doesn't even have anti-hull or anti-shield weapons. It's just got its default lasers.
Aye, aye, sir.
Okay, the battleship is gone. That's a lot of firepower out of the fight. Although the Angel shields are not holding up too well. Let's get back to the mechanoid.
Commodore, the Mauler is yours.
Waller,
Aye, aye, sir.
just use your IP drive. Get out of here. I can't self-destruct it, so just get out.
Enemy squadron destroyed.
No, don't select the Mauler. That's the Angel Wing. Where's the Avalanche? Okay. That's nice. I managed to get out of the fight.
Affirmative.
I have disabled the engines of the radar.
Brutus. You're group 2, since you can't do anything but, shoot lasers.
Yes, sir.
Just try, go after the engines and the slash, maybe? Or the shield generator. Just try to be useful. We're still 10 kilometers away from the mechanoid.
Understood.
Gonna want to stay close, I think, if we can drag the fight over.
Commodore, the slash is yours.
Alright, slash you too.
Understood.
IP drive.
Shield down.
I think we have this under control here. We took out the battleship. That's the biggest ship with the most firepower. And everything else seems to be
Affirmative.
fairly weak. I think we can
Aye, aye, sir.
take
I
care of
have
this division
disabled the
away.
engines of the ambush.
Understood.
Well, since the engines are disabled, maybe we can get some good shots on the shield generator. My modules are okay. There's a lot of laser fire on the Angel Wing, but I don't think they're able to penetrate the shields all that well. Primary engines are kind of taking a pounding, though. Gonna set repair priority on that.
I have activated the IP drive of the Menace.
Affirmative.
Can we get hull damage on that while it's got no shields?
Yes, sir.
The Avalanche, are you out of ammo? No, you still have 31 torpedoes left.
Affirmative.
Unable to complete task.
Right, well that works anyways.
Affirmative.
We keep getting drawn away from the mechanoid here.
I have disabled the engines of the grinder.
Affirmative. Affirmative.
Alright, Angel Wing,
Yes, sir.
you just stick close to that mechanoid.
Affirmative.
Get extra power to
Enemy
weapons on the
shield has
Avalanche.
collapsed.
Affirmative.
Is he bugging out? Yeah, he is.
Affirmative. Understood.
Commodore, the mechanoid has recharged. I have lost my control over it.
Okay.
Is being evacuated.
Understood.
Enemy shield has collapsed.
Yes, sir.
Do we warp
Target
out?
ship is being
What do we do? Just wait till they tell us what we're
Why
doing?
didn't it attack us?
One icicle short, another is long. Why is it like that?
Alright, mission accomplished. That was fairly easy. Getting those ships out of the fight with those IP drives helped a lot. Of course, getting the shields down on the bloodshed, I think, kind of turned the tide. The mission may be considered a success. Though we did not achieve all our objectives, it could have turned out a lot worse. Angel returned with a great deal of information from the mechanoid that would no doubt prove useful in the future. We do also have a mechanoid just flying around now, so that's a bit scary. Alright, what does Command have for us now?
Commodore, either we're on the biggest lucky streak of all time, or fate itself has intervened to help us uncover the secret of weakening the mechanoids. The ghosts have found another inactive mechanoid, this time within the domain of the Ragras. It seems that for some reason, this territory is unfavorable for mechanoids. We missed out on the first one. It's time to go big game hunting.
Yeah, very curious. There's a bunch of disabled mechanoids here, isn't it? Hopefully we'll get some answers, right? remind me to check the fit on the Brutus. Because it still has a bunch of little lasers on it, and I don't want that. Significant Gorg activities reported in this sector. No, not characters. Config. You, get rid of these lasers. Some energy shells. And Gatling gun. Can't replace the flak system. Can at least put another battery on there. They're giving us a lot of resources here. So let's just continue refits. Do we want to drop these 2 heavy lasers and return? Or maybe some more fighters? Do we still have... No, okay, we swapped out that space tech ECM. Got a standard now. Maybe we should have an ECCM system. You know, if everyone is packing ECM, having some countermeasure to that would be nice. And then our support generator, we can upgrade that as well. Okay, Avalanche. You have an advanced sensor array. That's nice. And what about you? You've got 1, 2... You only have 2 anti-shield weapons. So maybe swap that out for another bubble energy shell. Because we were having trouble dropping the shields even on those lighter ships. Of course, having the Brutus equipped entirely with lasers did not help. And how's your weapon generator? It's Combat Fire Cloud. Is that the best we got? Where is it? Here, yeah. Squadrons, though. You need some ships. Load up those fighters. And same with you. Okay, so we've got 2 lasers there, and another 2 lasers here. So we have a decent amount of anti-component weapons. How's your engines? Plasma torch? Okay, that's good. Alright, let's go with this. Another piece of the puzzle here about the mechanoids, I think. Is it just me, or is that looking a bit more beat up? Like scorch marks on it. Oh, maybe that's why. Whatever these things are.
Sir, you have to see this.
Are these enemy fighters? Have they disabled a mechanoid?
That is the implication. This is the same specimen that defeated the Gorg fleet. I recognize it.
But our sensors told us it left with an incredibly high energy level.
Not anymore. Technically, it is dead.
What the hell could kill a mechanoid? Lieutenant, hail those fighters. There is no answer, sir.
That's hardly surprising. These aren't fighters. They are living creatures.
Would you be so kind as to tell us everything you know about these creatures?
As yet, I do not have any significant information.
I suppose that the ghosts know about them, right? Please, Commander.
There is no time for arguments. We have to acquire the mechanoid's body. It is completely inactive. I will be able to study it in safety. If I can ascertain the exact way it operates, we will finally have a weapon to use against them.
Sounds like
I'm
incredibly
more
valuable.
interested in the weapons these fighters are armed with.
I'm afraid we'll get acquainted sooner than we'd like. Look.
Sir, the fighters are approaching. Yes,
Alright,
sir.
let's get our fighters on fleet defense formation.
Yes,
It's a good thing we've been upgrading our flak systems. So can we get a good view on them? Oh, kind of, between the light show. They look very organic, which, I mean, makes sense, they're alive. Some spaceborne organism. And they're dead.
We've destroyed them all, sir.
Destroyed.
Commander Sweetwater, if there are any ghosts in the vicinity, have them seek out the mothership, or whatever it is that these creatures came from. They don't look like they could survive alone in deep space.
I hope they weren't just coming out of curiosity to investigate. Yeah, we,
I guess it doesn't fit into their grand plan.
totally didn't just start
Please.
blasting without asking
A second
questions.
wave of attackers, Commodore. There's lots of them.
What's the objective here? Gather information. So I need the scanner on that. The Brutus, you're my scanner.
Aye, aye, sir.
Incoming enemy bombers.
Yes, sir.
God, there's a like a red shift or blue shift on that sound. When you zoom in and out. Okay, there's the fighters.
Task complete. Scientific analysis complete.
Affirmative.
Alright, this is a bit of a heavier wave here, and they're going after the avalanche by the looks of it, so let's keep an eye on its
Warning.
devices.
Incoming enemy bombers. Warning. Our squadrons are under attack.
How are our fighters fighting now? We lost one, we lost two, three.
We have lost a fighter.
God, they're like
Warning.
killing them in one
We are
shot.
Commodore, shield integrity is decreasing. They're draining energy from it.
What are they shooting with?
Whose
Analyze.
powder shields?
Their weapons create some form of ionizing field. It does not cause any physical damage, but it could ruin all equipment on board.
Even devices shielded against attack? Even the ones with fail-safes?
That's right. Life support, the generators responsible for maintaining structural integrity. Everything with absolutely no exceptions. The ship will literally fall apart from the inside.
Understood.
Okay, I just noticed that we lost the data scanner on the Brutus, which means we have no way to get to do an actual scan now. So this mission might be screwed. We might just have to restart right now.
I think that's it, sir.
We need to find out where these fighters came from.
We do? I'm not so sure that's wise.
Warning. Incoming
Sir,
enemy
here they come
bombers.
again.
Okay. From where? Where are the dots coming from? Over here. Well, actually, everyone
Aye, aye, sir.
guard the angel lane, and the angel lane will head over that way. I'll still focus on the avalanche. We don't have as much fighter cover this time, though. So, yeah, Brutus without a sensor or without a data scanner means I can't actually scan whatever this thing is going to be, so Is it just going to give us the information once we ID it?
Warning.
Or are we
Our
actually going to have to do a
squadrons
scan
are under
on it?
attack. Warning. Fighter squadron destroyed. Warning. Our squadrons are under attack. Warning. We are under attack. Warning. Fighter squadron destroyed.
Okay, we're going to
Warning.
lose a lot of fighters
Engine
here.
disabled. Warning. All engines disabled.
So the Brutus... They completely destroyed it. Okay, Brutus is going to be... Brutus is dead in the water.
Yes, sir.
Warning. Weapon disabled.
Aye, aye, sir.
Warning. Penetrator
God.
weaponry is offline. Task cannot be completed. Warning. All weapons disabled.
That's not good.
Emergency. Hull integrity is critical.
We do have our IP drive, but I don't think we can get out without any engines.
Warning. Ship is being evacuated.
And we lost her. Oh, God. I think the Sparta is next, yeah.
Down.
Understood.
Avalanche,
Yes, sir.
you take care of these guys, please?
Engine disabled. Warning. Heavy weaponry is offline.
I think we're just gonna have to
Task
jump the
cannot
Sparta
be
out.
completed. Life pods have finished docking.
Before they take out our engines.
Penetrator weaponry is offline. Task cannot be completed. Warning. Shield down.
I don't think we're even gonna have the time to see if we've
Warning.
already failed this mission. We just
Incoming
might
enemy bombers
have to get out of
unable
here.
To complete task. Enemy squadron destroyed.
We can't even ID where this unknown object is. It's behind this asteroid somewhere. No, hold on. There, go there.
Affirmative.
Warning. Shield down.
Affirmative.
Warning. Incoming enemy bombers. Warning. Our squadrons are under attack. Warning. Fighter squadron destroyed. Enemy squadron destroyed. Warning. We are under attack. Warning. Our squadrons are under attack.
This is not looking good for us. We've lost the Brutus entirely. Sparta's been forced to jump away.
Yes, sir.
Hey, when's the karaoke stream? I don't know. I don't know when I'll have the confidence.
Sir, our sensors detected some kind of space distortion 34 kilometers from here, but it vanished almost immediately.
It appears to have used an unknown spaceship method. Their mothership has almost certainly left.
Taking the secret of defeating the mechanoids with it. Damn it.
I don't mean to talk out of turn, sir, but we could not have endured their fighters for much longer. Our ships are in a less than satisfactory condition.
Damage report.
Avalanche, ready for action.
We can't hang around with these damaged ships. We're returning to the Atrox system. Angel, let's see that mechanoid.
Okay, that's a good thing we didn't have to scan that thing, because we didn't even have the capability.
I hope this carcass was worth fighting for.
Possessing it is worth any price.
Possessing it? You want to bring it along? Angel, I hate to tell you this, but I don't think it's going to fit in your suitcase.
It
Commodore,
seemed to
in
just
the world of
phase
the
through our
mechanoids,
ship.
the restrictions of schematic thinking no longer apply.
Universal Technology Assimilation Process started.
No, stop it at once.
Yeah, Angel's totally not evil. Definitely not.
Assimilation complete.
Actually, that went really smooth. Sing Baka Mitai? Baby's first cover? I don't even... I've never heard of it. Anyway, yeah, like I've got like 4, 5 songs maybe that I kind of know the lyrics to. But other than that, I'd have to go entirely just by ear, which I'd seen it now in the middle of the game stream. I'd have to go look it up, look up the lyrics, look up the tune, get it all set up. I don't think I can. We encountered another alien race, but unfortunately they are hostile. Well, I mean, as pointed out, we did kind of shoot first. We must gather more information about them because they're able to destroy a mechanoid. Angel assimilated the dead mechanoid's body into the Angelwing without permission. She claims the process is not dangerous. We lost the Brutus. Again, the Brutus B. We did get the crew out of it, so that's nice. And we lost a lot of fighters, too. Yeah, I don't know when I'll do a karaoke stream. I want to.
Captain,
Commodore,
kind
of, but...
this is Vice Admiral Arthur Norbank. We'll address your recent absences and intermittent reports later. Right now, we've got something far more important on our plate. A relatively powerful rebel Gorg clan, the Ragad, or Bramag, or... well, the name's not important. The clan has invited us to come and sign a peace treaty. I don't like the smell of this one bit. I want to arrive at the peace talks with some serious firepower. I'm not going to be duped like some rookie pacifist. Someone's got to stay and babysit our fortress, so I'm ordering your unit back there immediately. Return to the Avalon station without any delay. You'll have nothing to do. Perhaps you can finally get some rest. If any Gorg stragglers stray into our space, just remind them about the ceasefire. Hurry up! The second you arrive at the station, we move out.
What could possibly go wrong?
Attention all units! Attention all units! This is Robert Wong, commander of the Avalon. Red alert! Gorg ships have entered the sector through the Theta Gate. Commodore Cromwell, prepare to meet them.
2 battleships, 2 cruisers, 6 destroyers. That's going to be a tough fight with just a heavy cruiser, an Angelwing. And we might not even have both of our destroyers. Okay, we got the Brutus C. Again, let's refit her. This is... God, I can't even refit her. She's got no resources to refit with. Okay, so we're just gonna have like an anti-device ship hanging back. And we lost our fancy... no, they're here, okay. These are the fighters that we lost. Do we have anything like special added since we got that mechanoid? Nothing in the slots here. And nothing new as far as I can see. Unless we want to swap over our secondary fusion engines for plasma? And the Sparta... I'm thinking, this is going to be just like a straight up combat mission. We might want to just swap out these lasers for some more weapons. Just direct damage weapons. Same with you. Probably a Gatling gun? We don't have another bubble energy shell. We're all out. Okay. Let's give this a go. Actually, before we actually get into the mission, I need to get up for 30 seconds. So I'll be right back. Just hang tight. Okay. So, how are you enjoying Nexus so far? I might be having more fun playing it than people watching it. I'm kind of worried that might be the case. I know it's kind of a slower game, especially these panning cutscenes. Why is the fort shield not already up?
Human scum, the time for revenge is nigh. The glorious war Nightclan will rip you shrieking from the galaxy. Feel honored that you shall perish at the hand of such mighty warriors.
Sir, the enemy has arrived. They outnumber us by a ratio of at least 3 to 1.
Some Gorg stragglers, eh? Perhaps we should remind them about the ceasefire.
Sweetwater, now's not the time for
Not to
sarcasm.
fall into a trap that he took all his battleships with him. Looks like we're on our own.
Time for revenge sure comes around pretty often. It seems to be always time for revenge.
That he's been stood up.
Why don't we retreat through the wormhole? We can return later with more ships. It makes no sense playing the hero.
The station's fort shield will provide us with adequate cover. Just so long as we don't allow the Gorgs to use their siege laser, we have a chance. In any case, Commander, I don't run from battles. I thought you'd have learned that about me by now.
Honestly, Commodore, stop pining for the days when all a leader needed was a square jaw and stubble. It's about time that you realized how tactically valuable we both are. Neither of us can risk our lives on a whim. And don't even get me started on the ship.
Commodore, our chances of survival are very low, and the risk involved is disproportionate to the significance of the battle. But I realize that pointing out the wisdom of Commander Sweetwater's words will do nothing to change your mind, so instead, I'm going to call your attention to another option. I have nearly completed my analysis of the mechanoid body. I have discovered how it transforms energy for movement and for firing.
To the
That
point,
sounds
please, Angel.
very nice.
Using the energy structure of the ship, I am now able to create a mechanoid energy matrix. There are, however, two major disadvantages to take into account. Firstly, the Angel Wing will be left almost completely defenseless. Secondly, it will only have a limited amount of energy, and without a solid body, it can't recharge itself.
Do you mean that you're able to create a mechanoid?
Not quite. I shall briefly become a mechanoid, but in reality I shall have no physical form.
That makes about as much sense as those haikus you've started spouting.
Those have the underlying meaning, Rear Admiral. Just like my previous words.
I've done a little research about these strange poems since then. There are some really wise ones.
Okay, Marcus, you gonna wow us with your cultural knowledge?
It's like how it is. I realize it myself. On each year's last day.
Sir, the Gorgs are within
Very
firing
useful.
range.
Thank you,
We are
Marcus.
awaiting your orders.
In position.
Engage the fleet. Let's see what Angel can do.
Send out Angel's mechanoid. You need transmission of energy. Reserve energy cells. Okay, but how do I actually send her out? Do I have any new things in here? No? What about buttons? That's a wormhole. Oh wait, maybe... Hold on. No, okay, there wasn't any more messages there. Okay, well. What's the plan here? Oh, I see, she's a fighter option. Okay.
Assembling into siege laser formation. Sir, a second siege laser.
Aye, aye, sir. Just what we need.
Warning. Our
Alright, well, let's
squadrons are
target the
under
battleship.
attack.
They can't do a siege laser without a battleship, so... And Avalanche, Brutus, Sparta, you're group 2. Target whatever that is, the
Unable
Fallen.
to complete task. Enemy shield has collapsed.
Understood.
Okay, that mechanoid, Angel Mechanoid, is
Aye, aye, sir.
slaughtering the Domination.
Warning. Squadron out of ammunition.
Almost, okay.
Warning. Incoming enemy bombers.
Can we get some long-range torpedoes on that with the avalanche, possibly?
Warning. We are under attack.
No, the shields are up.
Understood.
Back in the station. No, Angel Wing, you're my focus.
Enemy shield
So,
has collapsed.
do I have to wait for
Warning.
my support
Shield
energy to go all the
down.
way up, or can I send her out right away again?
Yes, sir.
Warning. Shield down. Enemy squadron destroyed.
Looks like I have to wait, okay.
Affirmative.
Well, the fallen shields are down. Looks like this station has multiple parts, at least, so we're not wholly reliant on just protecting one thing. I don't want to use the extra energy here. Oh, the sensor module's almost gone. That's what they've been hitting.
Warning. Incoming enemy bombers.
Yes, sir.
Sparta,
Understood.
get back in the shield.
Understood.
No, not really. I don't think I can do much. They kind of outnumber us, you know, really badly.
Enemy
Sparta
squadron
needs to stay
destroyed.
inside the fort shield. It
Warning.
is not.
We are under attack.
It cannot withstand that firepower.
Aye, aye, sir.
Warning. Shield down.
Affirmative.
Can we get Angel out again? No, our support energy's too low. Maybe we should have used Angel to take care of the small fries. You know, seeing how much damage it did to the battleship, it might have been able to kill a couple of these destroyers. Because I'm kind of at a loss as to what to do here. We can't pull out of the fort shield,
Enemy squadron destroyed.
because we're going to get absolutely shredded by their weapons. But we need to take care of these siege lasers.
Enemy squadron destroyed.
Checked by a battleship, yes. God, Sparta.
Enemy shield has collapsed.
Sparta really loves going in on it, doesn't she?
Understood.
Okay, the blame, no shield, target that.
Warning. We are under attack.
Brutus is
Warning.
inside the
Shield
shield. Alright. It doesn't help that one of our ships doesn't actually have any weapons capable of, you know, helping us out.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Unless we wanted to try to get lasers through the shields.
Understood.
Target ship is being evacuated.
Okay. That's one down. One out of a dozen, it looks like.
Enemy shield has collapsed.
Aye, aye, sir.
Okay, the domination shields are down.
Aye, aye, sir.
Brutus.
Yes, sir.
Target the siege laser on the power.
Target ship is being evacuated.
Okay, that actually went down pretty fast.
Aye, aye, sir.
No, smaller ships. Let's go kick.
Aye, aye, sir. Yes, sir.
We still don't have enough
Warning.
energy to get
Shield
Angel out of
down.
there.
Yes, sir.
Enemy squadron destroyed.
So this is going
Enemy
okay,
shield has collapsed.
maybe?
Task complete.
Understood.
Like, we need to get this laser dealt with, but
Aye, aye, sir.
Can we send our own fighters out, or is it just, there's probably just too much flak. We can't, like, I don't want to send our ships, our, you know, gunboats and our fighters out, because they're just going to get torn up by the enemy flak.
Target ship is being evacuated.
Can we concentrate fire on the power? Possibly. Maximum power to weapons, try to just blast those shields down. Kind of making progress.
Warning. Shield
The
down.
shipyard is almost gone. One more shot and it's dead.
Enemy shield has collapsed. Task
Got the power. The power shields are down.
Understood.
Target that siege laser, please, Brutus.
Warning. Shield down.
And Angel Wing doesn't have any lasers. The Avalanche is outside the fort shield and taking a little bit of a beating here.
Warning.
No, okay, it was just
Engine
the...
disabled.
Who's disabled? The Sparta?
Aye, aye, sir.
Yeah, the deflection shield, or deflection engine is gone. Let's get priority repair on that. Get back into the fort shield. And the Brutus is not doing anything to the power here. It's not touching it at all.
Shield down. Warning. Shield down.
How's the support energy? It's lowering because we powered up our weapons.
Target ship is being
Okay,
evacuated.
no more siege lasers.
Aye, aye, sir.
Target the fallen. The station's energy, their weapons are helping a lot here, I think. And we haven't lost anyone yet.
Warning. We are under attack. Enemy shield has collapsed.
Okay, the Angel's
Task
shields are
complete.
gone.
Enemy squadron
Oh, because we're inside the
destroyed.
shield. Okay, that's fine.
Affirmative.
Warning. All engines disabled.
Got who's getting wrecked here? Is it the Brutus? Yes, it is. Brutus, fall back
Target ship is being evacuated.
inside the shield.
Warning. Weapon disabled.
Yes, sir.
They must have some heavy lasers because,
Our forces are under attack.
you know, our shields are up, but we're losing
Aye, aye, sir.
components.
Aye, aye, sir.
We have lost a fighter.
Right next, the Bullet. It's got low shields.
Affirmative.
Brutus, your engines are almost entirely disabled. No, you can't even move.
Enemy shield has collapsed. Task complete. Target device disabled.
Once again, the poor Brutus. No engines.
Warning.
It didn't even have
Weapon
combat
disabled.
engines. Yeah, what is hitting the Brutus? It's just these guys. Okay, yeah, they have heavy lasers equipped. That's what's doing it. So, bullet shields are down. As soon as we kill that, we can focus on these guys. Maybe we should have... Like, if you were going to replay this mission, I definitely would have taken out this little squadron with Angel first. Just because they're really quite annoying.
Yes, sir.
Maximum power to
Target
weapons, whatever
ship
energy
is
you have
being
left.
Evacuated.
Are they running? They're running. We did it. We just had to kill enough of them, it looks like. As many guns as you can remove at once, really. Yeah. Yeah, that should have been the plan. Instead of going after that battleship, which I wasn't even sure if I could. fully destroy in one go. I should have just taken, guns out of the fight. So we lost a sensor module and some fighters. That's it. It's not bad. Honorably charging bravely away. Well, there's no honor in defeat, right? Are they like that? Are they hypocritical like the Klingons are? Wait for another revenge appointment. Yes, that meme. That was exactly what I was thinking of. Good heavens, look at the time. So when I got up there...
Welcome, Commodore. Allow me express my
wait for
sincere
Anderson to talk
gratitude
here.
for your heroic actions. In the short time that you have spent with us, you have proved your talent and daring beyond any possible doubt. As a mark of respect, I would like to entrust you with a most important and highly confidential diplomatic mission. As you already know, though the reigning Gorg clan signed a ceasefire agreement with our forces, the treaty did not prove as effective as we had hoped. The reigning clan refused to accept the responsibility for the skirmishes, citing the hostile activity of renegade battle clans. Between you and me, I suspect that these claims may be more than a little disingenuous. As internal conflict puts more and more pressure on him, the Gorg Emperor cannot afford the threat of an external enemy. An uncertain ceasefire simply will not do. He wants peace. Peace talks will be unpopular with the rebel clans, so they are going to take place under wraps. Commodore, it will be your responsibility to meet with the Imperial Envoy and ensure that the treaty gets signed. Your involvement is not just our decision. The Gorg leaders specifically requested that you be present. It seems you have earned their trust and respect.
Okay. We proved ourselves in battle, right? Do they respect that? I thought everyone knew they're politically fractured and the treaty would take some pressure off. It's, apparently not. Apparently Command thought it was like a sure bet.
System. I suspect it is unfamiliar to you. It is unfamiliar to most people. That is rather the point. It is a secluded place with one known wormhole. It has no inhabited planets. You will not have any escorts this time. The Gorgs will also arrive with a single ship. As I have said, discretion is paramount. For once, firepower won't get center stage. Be very careful, and don't forget, in this mission, you are an ambassador for the entire human race.
Apparently, you can't even say assassinated on YouTube chat. I had to... Oh, game crashed. I had to confirm that, and I guess that crashed the game. Okay. I think that's probably good as place as any to call it, honestly. Yeah, I was thinking of probably calling it here soon anyway, so... How fortuitous that fate stepped in for us. So yeah, my headache is actually clearing up. Doesn't hurt nearly as much as I did when I started. Okay, the Gorg rebels crashed the game to stop the treaty. Yes, they have the meta powers. They have the power to reach into the ether and... Well, we'll get them next time. We also have a power. It's called save and load. It should have auto-saved at the start of that briefing anyways. Even if it didn't, I can just replay that last mission again. It's fine. Anyway, yeah, thanks for watching. Thanks for coming out. I'll see you tomorrow for some Red Faction. Hopefully I'll find something to talk about there. Well, I know I have at least one thing to talk about there, but we'll wait for that. Meta-technological advancement of save scumming. It's not save scumming if the game crashes on its own. Definitely not my fault there. But yeah, okay. I'm gonna head out. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.